Welcome to Phantom Whisper. Please subscribe. In the heart of the mist-laden highlands, nestled between craggy mountains and ancient forests, lay Lochmire, a serene, mystical lake veiled in the ethereal beauty of Scottish lore. The legends spoke of the Lady of the Lake, a spectral figure said to emerge from the depths when the moon hung low in the night sky, her haunting presence a harbinger of both beauty and doom. The village of Glenhaven, which bordered the shores of Lochmire, had long lived in the shadow of the lady's legend. Locals spoke in hushed tones about her mesmerizing beauty and the melancholic melody that echoed across the water on the nights she chose to reveal herself. Some believed her to be a benevolent spirit, while others whispered of a darker agenda, a siren luring unsuspecting souls into the watery abyss. One fateful evening, as the village prepared for the annual harvest festival, a young artist named Elara found herself drawn to the mystique of Lochmire. Elara, with her raven black hair and eyes that mirrored the depth of the lake, felt an inexplicable connection to the legends that permeated the air. She often spent her days sketching the landscape, capturing the shifting hues of the lake and the play of light on its surface. As the festival approached, Elara's fascination with the Lady of the Lake intensified. Intrigued by the stories of the spectral beauty, she decided to create a masterpiece that would capture the essence of the mysterious figure. With canvas, brushes, and a heart brimming with artistic fervor, she set out for the shores of Lochmire. The air, pregnant with the scent of autumn leaves, grew still as Elara positioned her easel near the water's edge. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting the landscape in hues of orange and purple. As darkness settled, the first notes of a haunting melody echoed across the lake, a lament that stirred the soul and sent ripples across the water. Mesmerized, Elara watched as the Lady of the Lake emerged from the depths, her form ethereal and graceful. Moonlight danced on the surface of the water, illuminating the lady's flowing gown and cascading hair. Elara's heart quickened, captivated by the spectral beauty that seemed to transcend the boundaries between myth and reality. The lady's eyes, a shade of cerulean, reminiscent of the deepest reaches of Lochmire, locked onto Elara. A mysterious smile graced her lips as she beckoned the young artist closer. Entranced, Elara felt an irresistible pull, as if an invisible thread connected her to the spectral figure emerging from the watery abyss. As she approached, the lady's haunting melody intensified, wrapping around Elara like a silken shroud. The air became charged with an otherworldly energy, and the villagers, unaware of the supernatural encounter unfolding by the lake, continued their festivities in blissful ignorance. The Lady of the Lake, with an otherworldly grace, extended a spectral hand toward Elara. Her voice, a melodic whisper that echoed through the still night, spoke of forgotten tales and submerged secrets. Elara, seeker of beauty, the lady's voice murmured, I have watched your artistry blossom by the shores of Lochmire. Tonight, I offer you a glimpse into the depths of inspiration that lie beneath the surface. Unable to resist the call of the lady, Elara reached out, her hand trembling as it touched the spectral fingers. In that moment, a torrent of images flooded her mind, a kaleidoscope of forgotten memories, ancient tragedies, and the eons-old dance between the lady and the lake. As the visions receded, Alara found herself standing knee-deep in the cool waters of Lochmire. The lady, now submerged, beckoned her to dive deeper into the unknown. With each step, the water clung to Alara's gown, pulling her into the embrace of the lake. The lady's haunting melody transformed into a siren song, guiding Alara into the submerged realm. Strange and beautiful creatures, forgotten by the world above, glided through the water like shadows. Alara, her senses heightened by the supernatural current, felt both exhilaration and trepidation as she descended further into the watery depths. As the spectral city of submerged memories unfolded before her, Alara realized that Lochmire was not just a lake. It was a repository of forgotten tales and lost souls. The lady, a guardian of the submerged realm, held the key to unlocking the mysteries hidden beneath the surface. In the village of Glenhaven, the festival continued, but the absence of Alara did not go unnoticed. As the night deepened, the villagers, their revelry tempered by unease, began to sense a change in the air. The Lady of the Lake, having claimed Alara's artistic spirit, cast her influence over the village, leaving a melancholic undercurrent that seeped into every heart. Back in the submerged realm, Alara marveled at the wonders that unfolded around her. Forgotten love stories played out in spectral hues, and ancient battles between mythical creatures echoed through the water. The lady, now more luminous than ever, guided Alara through the submerged city, revealing the secrets that had been lost to time. Yet, with each revelation, Alara felt a pang of longing for the world above, a world where her artistry once breathed life into the mundane. The lady, sensing the conflict within the young artist's heart, spoke of choices and the delicate balance between creation and sacrifice. "You carry the weight of inspiration, Alara," the lady intoned. "To return to the surface, you must leave a part of yourself behind, the essence of artistry that now resides within the depths of Lochmire." Alara, torn between the allure of the submerged realm and the yearning for the world above, hesitated. The lady's haunting melody intensified, echoing the internal struggle that waged within her soul. As dawn approached, casting its first rays across the surface of Lochmire, Alara made her choice. With a heavy heart, she bid farewell to the lady and the submerged realm, her ascent guided by the same invisible thread that had drawn her into the watery embrace. Back in Glenhaven, the festival drew to a close, and the villagers, their hearts heavy with an unexplained sorrow, returned to their homes. As the first light of dawn painted the landscape, Alara emerged from the waters of Lochmire, her gown clinging to her like a second skin. The Lady of the Lake, now a distant figure beneath the surface, watched Alara with a serene gaze. The haunting melody lingered in the air, a bittersweet reminder of the choices made in the dance between realms. Alara, forever changed by her watery sojourn, carried with her the memories of the submerged city and the lady's spectral grace. The villagers, oblivious to the supernatural encounter, marveled at the luminous quality that now infused Alara's artistry. In the years that followed, Lochmire retained its mystique, and the Lady of the Lake became both muse and guardian to those who dared to seek inspiration by its shores. The legends persisted, whispered by the wind and carried by the ripples on the surface, a reminder that beauty, like the watery depths, held secrets that transcended the boundaries of the known and the unknown.